yeah, Final Fantasy and Pokemon, that was my childhood. And was it last week? Durahan and I went through a bunch of the games we played as kids, and we had it pretty good growing up. Alright, so I have to get down into the cellar and across these elevators over here. I read about Legend of Legaia. I don't think I ever played it though. Okay, here's one. Oh, I know how to open that up. Gotta drop the chandelier on it. I think I'll go ahead and do that first. Then come back through with Squall and just pick it up that way. Alright, Rust. There it goes. Hey, no problem, Post-Easy. I will for sure follow you back. I've really been trying to catch Durahan when he streams, but this last week has been nuts. So I'll definitely make it a priority to check out streams, follow people back. Yeah, this whole streaming thing is pretty awesome. I've been enjoying it so far. You get to meet a lot of cool people. Let's see, I've been doing this for maybe 2 months now, and I've met people from Germany, Brazil, Sweden, Norway. Yeah, it's been fun. I'm going the wrong way, I think. Or maybe not. I am going the wrong way. Okay. Yeah, my kids are finally old enough that they can mostly take care of themselves, so I've started doing hobbies that I enjoyed growing up, and this is one of them. Not the streaming part, that's new, but just doing like video editing stuff and playing video games. Oh, I know, the older streamers, man, they're great. 65 though, I don't know if I've seen anyone streaming that's that old yet, so that would be fun to talk to someone like that and hear their experiences. Ah, man. Oh, there's a dude a while ago that was like 1,000 followers. That's great. There's a dude that dropped in a while ago in one of my streams, and we just talked about Duolingo for like 45 minutes. It really is just a hangout space. It's pretty sweet. And then Durahan and I talked about anything and everything last week. I don't know what I'm drawing. Okay. That's what I need. Yeah, I'm not good at multiplayer games. They're not my favorite, so just being able to get people to pop into a stream or popping into theirs, it's super nice. Okay, we're still junctioned. We don't have to go back that way. Yeah, we did. Yeah, everything in between too. Yeah, I used to think it'd be easy to be like a big streamer with 1,000 followers and like 700 people in chat, and like I get 4 or 5 people popping into chat, and like it's crazy for me. I don't know how they manage it so well. All that practice and just years of streaming on Twitch, I guess. All right. All right, Tripoint take 2. Yeah, it does. It's a lot easier than thinking of, what am I at now? 3 hours? 3 hours of stuff to talk about by yourself. Alright, let's see if that one shot was an actual thing. He's gonna do it again. Yeah, I don't remember these bosses just countering the crap out of everything you do. They've really set this up to be a death trap for first-time players. And I'm not even a first-time player, and I've died twice in here already. Or just the once to Omega, but... Ah, Selfie survived! Didn't get that stupid dive bomb attack that killed her. Oh yeah, that was... I'm just talking about today, not the embarrassing times from before. Yeah, that stinking Malboro got me. Yep, but the last monster I had to fight to get Quistis up to 100 was a Malboro, and I decided that it was my time for revenge, so killed him, got Quistis to 100. I got my revenge. They're so bad. And the alright. Gotta figure out where this key goes. And the worst thing is, it's just hard to get 100% resistance to everything. You only have your 4 slots for the resistances. And unless you're gonna do the Chocobo stuff, you're not gonna get the ribbon ability. But yeah, in all the other games you have a ribbon, you're like, ah, Malboros just don't matter anymore, and it's great. This one is... doesn't let you do that. Oh shoot. I didn't have to go across this to get to... Ugh, now I have to remember where I went. It's just out the door. Actually, I wonder if it lets me do it from here. Aha, it does. Cool. Oh, but I am too small in my chat window to exit out. There we go. There. There you go, Post Easy. I just gave you your follow. The substance system? Oh, it's up through this door. I'm an idiot. I didn't know if I could do it from the OBS widget or not. Turns out you can. Okay, we don't want to go up here. Where does that key go? It's got to be down here. Right. Oh man. Guess it doesn't gotta be down here. If I were a keyhole, where would I be? Yeah, that was a fun system in 9. I think I played Final Fantasy Tactics before I played 9, so the system was super familiar for me. That's how you learn skills in that game too. And you just hold on, Mr. Super Boss. Is it down in the basement? Might be down in the basement. Now I'm getting all turned around. I don't remember which way's where. No. Not what we wanted to do. Yeah, as a teenager I was Final Fantasy all the way. Mainstream games, tactics. Oh, and this is... okay, I see. In that case, to the dungeon. Let's see if we can find a place for our key down there. Yeah, my family took trips like 4 or 5 hour long rides every 2 or 3 weeks. So I got my Game Boy gaming in, and Tactics was one of my preferred games. Until I got the PSP and Valkyrie Profile, then that turned into an obsession for a long time. It's not this way, is it? I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I'm not going the wrong way. Alright. Okay, is this it? Perfect. Haha, no water. And this should lead to the last boss that will give me my GFs, which I don't use. When you guys play Final Fantasy VIII, do you use GFs or not? Watergate. It's not this way. You do? I need to make it a point to use them the next time I run through this. I've started to almost never summon them. Because of time, you end up doing almost the same amount of damage by just attacking that you would have while you wait for the GF to get summoned. But at the end game, when you get like Eden and stuff, and he can do the 99,999 damage, that's definitely worth it. I just... Oh! Nice! I didn't know there were 2 of these floating around. So yeah, just laziness. I don't want to boost my GF. I know in the blast fight they're super good to be like HP shields. And if you want to be ultimate weapon without cheesing it, that's almost necessary just to give yourself time. Junctions, that's what I'm going for. Okay. We have 4 and 4. Alright, so Selphie's GFs. One of them needs the Rosetta Stone. Oh good. She has Eden. We'll do Eden. Yeah. Man, that Eden cutscene. Did they start doing away with super long summons cutscenes in 9? Because you had Knights of the Round in 7, which took like 8 minutes. And then you have Eden in this one. Alright, we need another... I think these are all gonna go to Selfie. Yeah, you need status and elemental times 4. Eight, 10, and 15. Did 15 have a long summon cutscene? That's one that I've not made it too far into. Oh, Crisis Core is so good. I'm excited to play the remastered version of it. I watched someone finish it the other day and the feels are still there. It got me. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even get far enough to get my first summon in there, so... I don't even know how they work. Oh, it tells you the base values! Nice! Cool, that's a good one to start with. Yeah, I put my picked my PSP up too, and yeah, the camera is so wonky in the PSP version. All right, Selfie, we can get you kitted out. Yeah, speaking of the remasters, 7 Remake was a good time. I enjoyed playing through that game. Oh, it's the other side. It is. It does make the Minerva fight seem a lot harder with the smoother gameplay. Okay, I think Omega is the last fight I have. Yeah, they did a really good job on that. Yeah, I want to play as Red so bad. He was my favorite character in 7 growing up. Okay. Reset everybody. I agree. I'm excited for like 5 or 10 years down the road where the remasters are done. We have covered most of the big games for remasters, and we start getting some really awesome original ideas again. But yeah, reliving those games is great. Yeah, there is. And it's not even like the big Final Fantasy games or anything. You have new Crash Bandicoots coming out. All sorts of awesome things. Okay. Yeah, that's fun to speculate where the 7 remake franchise is going to take the story. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going in this room. This is where I want to go. Yeah, I thought they were going to change the ending of Crisis Core to kind of match the ending of Remake. And I think they covered most of the important parts in the first part of the remake. The second part I'm kind of nervous about because I don't know what to expect. Oh, I just auto-junction people. Hold on. We might have to do this again. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this again. I do not have... What does Aura... Oh, Curse. Yeah, that doesn't matter. We don't want death to happen again. Okay, and he just disappears. Alright. Yeah, and there's so many HD mods for 7 that you can get a pretty decent graphical gameplay if you install them on the original Final Fantasy VII. So for me, even if they botch the story up in the next few parts, it's not a big deal because I can go back and play the original with better graphics anyways. Oh, shoot. I gotta pay attention to my menuing. I am not doing well. Okay, level 5 death. I hope I'm immune to that. If I'm not, well, we'll skip Omega. I don't want to have to go through this again. Okay. Try and stock up on those. Punch you in the face. Okay, we're doing okay. Here it is. Thank goodness. Yeah, I'm hoping that I'll get through this quick enough that he won't use that move. Yeah, these damage numbers here are the reasons that I've not used GFs a whole lot. Yeah, her limit break's great. I usually use Renoa for my playthroughs. I'm not sure why I chose Quistis and Selfie this time, but here we are. I almost always have Selfie because her ultimate weapon has the 255 accuracy, and it's easy to do Cactuar Island with her. But man, he hasn't used his cheat move yet. Ah. I had to say it. Yep.